Hey guys, my name is Sarah, GB's wife. Me, I'm different from my husband though. The way my husband speaks, it's not like me. So he's on the way he like, hi, GB here. So hope you guys are enjoying the podcast. Hope you guys are please subscribe. Yeah, I won't tell those words. Okay, so the reason why I decided to do the intro because I'm sure you guys have heard one or two things about me already in this podcast, and trust me, you have not seen anything yet. So this story, this particular episode, is really dear to my heart, and it serves as some hot water test for our marriage. So I'm glad we are still starting today. And so, guys, keep the love coming. Please comment, like, subscribe. I'm going to see you on the other side. Thank you so much. Sarah out.
So in between, I now met another person. Now this one attends Elevation Church. Now another very nice lady and all that. She came to actually market insurance to me in the office. I was COO of my office, so basically all those things go through me. All the what do you call these things again? Procurements, vendors, and all that go through my office. So she told me she came to market a group life, and we got talking, and like I said, okay, this and that. Remember, then I was still going. My legs were already beginning to really pain me. I was still struggling with the pains and all that. So, and that was how she said, oh, okay. I told her, so I subscribed to one of the packages, a personal, an individual package anyway. But I told her I was still, let's see how the office own goes. I have to still speak with my partners. So that was it, and of course, we had exchanged numbers. She chatted with me the next day, prayed for me that, oh, thank you very much, sir, for this, blah, 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 blah. And like that, of course, I update my status from time to time. I realized most time when I put it up to myself, she will view it, and all of that. Okay. Then, of course, there was an idea Arsenal played, and she was, hailing Arsenal on my status. And I was like, oh, you're an Arsenal fan? He said, yes. I said, oh, fantastic. Okay. And we got talking about Arsenal, and her knowledge of the game was superb. She was mentioning names of Arsenal players, and I was like, wow, okay, I like this. And she actually was very outspoken, So we got talking more. So there was a day she chatted with me up, and I was in the hospital. I went for a therapy session that day because of my leg and all. I used to go for therapy sessions from time to time just to help. And so I was there, and I chatted with her. I'm in the hospital. She said, open up. I told her that my leg. She now said she noticed that I kind of limped the day we saw that, but she didn't want to, she didn't want to be pushy. She's so sorry. I said, no, it's long. I told her the story, and she prayed for me that do I believe I will be fine? Do I believe I could be well? I like she kept encouraging me every day, sending me Bible verses, on faith, on healing, and all that. And we started getting very, very close. And when I said, I want you to come and say hello to me one of these days. And she actually came. And, interestingly, that very day we had sex. I couldn't believe it myself because I had seen her as a very, I'd even gone to church with her. But then, and along the line, before I knew what's going on, I got so carried away, like, I loved this girl with the whole of my being. We were together for over 2.5 years. At some point I was beginning to get worried because it was like I was wasting her time. She was 29. And I was like, you're not getting any younger. So I was even trying to move away so that maybe because it was like she didn't even give any guys any opportunities anymore. And I was like, there is no for me. There was no future in this. I really did like her, yes, but I knew there was no future here. There was no future. Whenever I tried to broach that subject, she would get angry. I'm like, please, I should stop it. That she made her choice and all that. All right. So whenever my family is around, of course, she will leave. Once my family is coming back, once my family is around, she won't be in the house there. So when they've gone, she'll come back. So because she started living with me. And we got so close that I didn't even, things I couldn't do ordinarily. I respect my privacy too well. I don't like embarrassment, but I really didn't care. My neighbors, everybody was seeing her, she's living with me and everything and she was so good to me. This girl, because there are times I will have my crisis, my leg issues, coupled with malaria, I'll start vomiting. This girl will pack my vomit, do a lot of things, and I just, and I just think in retrospect, I feel I was just trying to reward her or something. I felt like I owed her, that she had done so much for me, and I didn't want to hurt her, but I was doing this at the detriment of my own unknown to me. So eventually my wife got to find out in a very crazy way. Basically she saw her nudes on my phone and all that in a way I don't even know how it happened, and so she found out that way, and the old battle started. And then a neighbor of mine to now give my wife more gists, when she came. So at that point I had to in fact, to show how crazy I was about this girl, I had to tell my wife that, Sarah, please just give me a little time. I'll break up with her. Just give me it. Give me. In retrospect, I'm like, what really happened to me? My wife tells me that the girl probably used something for me. I don't believe in those things, but well, I don't know. Anything can happen. But I think about it something, I'm like, that could not have been me, because I know myself, but that's it, And we're together for 2.5 years, and my wife found out, and of course I told her we had to stop. And barely a week after that, she calls me and tells me she's pregnant. And this is a girl that we had been together for 2.5 years. She had never been pregnant for once. So in my mind, I thought she did it on purpose. But of course, I couldn't challenge her about that. I needed to convince her. She asked, I asked her what she wants. She said, what do I want? Anything I want. In other words, if I had said she should keep it, she would have kept it. Meanwhile, I had gotten this girl a job in my organization, right, where I worked. I mean, I had to insist that I wanted her to get it, So we're so close, but I told her, think about your career. This is a girl that looked for a job for a while. When she came to market insurance to me, she was earning 50k stipends. You get. So I told her, look, as before she left, I think she was doing about 300 plus a month. So my point is that I was able to add a lot of value to her life and everything. But then I think I just got too carried away. I forgot myself. And I think she also got carried away too, because I think she totally forgot herself. So he said she's pregnant, and I was like, wow. I let her know that, look, you'll be throwing your career away if you decide to keep, but I can't force you. If you say you want to keep it, there's nothing I can do, but I really don't think you want to keep this. Eventually, we had to get some local nurse to administer some drugs for her, and the whole thing left. We actually went to the hospital as a couple to go ask if we could do a D&C. They said no, we're too ashamed to go to another hospital. They told they don't do D&C. So one of my old girlfriends, I had to call that one. That one now gave me a nurse's number. Who I called that right there in the house. The periods came and she was fine. Now, where the big challenge now came is that, after this whole thing, we were supposed to all go separate ways. She and I were still intimate. I couldn't hold it. I will now leave my house and go to her house too, And eventually, of course, as time was going, my surgery was getting closer. So as soon as I had to go into surgery, I spent about a month in the hospital. We couldn't see anymore. And of course, in fact, at some point, my wife was around. My wife traveled, because my wife was with me throughout my surgery. My wife traveled to go see the kids. I invited her over to let her know officially that I'm so sorry, we can't do this anymore. I don't know how long I'm going to take before I get well. And we both cried that night, I mean, it was painful. It was a painful, bye-bye, goodbye. And that's it. And the rest is history. After my surgery, I came out. We had my 20th anniversary secondary school alumni. I was the class president. I was honored for the 20th anniversary. Put it together. It was great. And of course, after that, we traveled to Akure. I had to leave Lagos permanently. Moved all my things, sold out everything I had, just so I moved down to Akure to be with my family, so I could recover. So that will be the end of the second book. All right, guys, and that's a wrap on Conversations with Ijeoma episode 4. Let me know what you think. Share your thoughts in the comment section, and of course, we'll look forward to seeing you at episode 5. See you there. GB signing out. Bye.